Well, this is in front of the White House. They're starting to get crowds again. See, maybe I'll flip it around, show you what's going on here. So you look at, this is in front of the White House. I don't know, maybe there's some kind of protest going on, I don't know, but we're back to having people again around. And that's nice. Oh, yeah, some of them are with a convention and some kind of protest, and others are not. Yeah. But what I really want to talk about, I did a video this morning. I want to add to that, really about how there's so much money out there and people aren't applying because it's both parts. It's both the people's part and the government's part. And the government is not organized well enough to give out all this money. So when you hear about a program or something and you check a normal kind of source to apply to, they say, oh no, there's no such thing. And that may be true for them, but that does not mean there's no such thing at all. I mean, these programs are all over. There's no one way to do it. Everybody's doing this for the first time, you know, and the government is scrambling to get it. I mean, they're still trying to spend the money from last December from the Trump administration that gave out $2 trillion or whatever it was, and that they still can't give that away. You know, my son, who's one of the offices here, you know, just found money that he could use. It's only for 2 years, but it was from the Trump, and it was sitting there for 6-8 months now. You know, the same way with, you know, I think it was Oklahoma. Look at the report I did. Where can I get help to pay back reverse mortgage? Yeah, for anything with housing and things like that, a place to contact is a HUD counselor, HUD.gov. HUD.gov, and then look for counselors, and then you'll see a state-by-state report of HUD counselors. So what do you think of this? I'm getting a lot of whistles and stuff as I go walk around town in these outfits. And by the way, Let's Go Clothes is up now, and I have I'm selling these if you're interested, but actually even if you're not interested, take a look and send me an email what you think about this stuff. I mean, I don't know, I never sold clothes online before. So take a look, go Let's Go Clothes, CLOTHES.com, and I have all this kind of stuff for people to order if they want. I'm gonna get some other stuff like baseball caps and underwear. But I'm just saying, if there's an interest or what do you think, or you have any ideas that I should use and try to get people to realize about this stuff, because to me it's stuff, it's how to live more creatively. The more creative you are and the more creative your surroundings are, the more to me you can make a hell of a lot more money. At least it did for me. And because then that's where the money is. It's you being creative, not doing what everybody else is. And that's a no-win. You know, that's already taken. You got to be creative enough to find the little, you know, things for you, and there's more to do right now like that because of the internet. You could create just 100 customers to do something and live forever, instead of having to get millions and sell something to, you know, Walmart, which needs millions of customers. No, you only need a couple hundred. So to help you think like that, I'm putting the stuff that I wear, you know, that you can get copies of and have fun with. What's going on over there? I don't know. But more importantly, so send me an email, Let's Go Free Radio, what you think about this stuff. That's Gmail. Let's Go Free Radio, Gmail. You have any ideas that I could use for getting the word out about this stuff, or ideas that other things I should do with it, or whatever? Because I don't know. We're all guessing. We don't know the formula. Nobody knows, you know. And I don't know either. I'm guessing every day, and that's why I think the key is you try 100 things and 1 or 2 will work. And that's the key to life. And people want to try one thing that they're guaranteed is going to work. That doesn't work. There's a good joke in there somewhere, but it doesn't. And that's why, boy, all this money, I keep running into so many, you know, like now the EDIL money, you know, when the PPP money for SBA loans was available, Everybody started running to that because it was easy. And it's a grant. Well, here now we have, $30–40 billion sitting at the SBA that they can't get enough people to apply. Did you hear that? The SBA can't get enough people to apply for their grant. Why? Well, another reasons. One of them, I think, big, is that because they call it a loan. So you have to apply for a loan, get approved, and then if you don't want it, they give you a grant. So it's a two-step tango, designated color for government program. That's a good idea. But so that's a big, major program too that they can't get people. Atlanta just came out with grant money. They hope to get, thousands and thousands of people. Nowhere near the amount that they wanted to give away did the people apply yet. So they're sitting on tons of money out there. It's not like that everywhere, of course not. But it is, and that's why whatever you think about where the money is or what it's for, how to use it, is probably wrong. You have to go out and start training yourself. If you don't need money, that's fine. If you don't need money and you don't want to spend some time doing it, that's fine too. But this will take some work, but it's there. They're going to give it out to somebody. How about a shirt with a list of acronyms on a shirt? I mean, like acronyms for money? Or whatever. That's cool. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I'm in Atlanta. Where do I go? Okay, look at the last video I just did. There's a link in the description of the last video that has that article about it. And so if you go to the description in the last video on YouTube and download and open that, but look at the description, underneath the video, there's a description, and there I have a link to the report. The report that shows on the screen shows that Atlanta as one of them, and that there's about 15, 20, 30 of them, I forget how many. So if you download them, download the report, and you could see the link and then find out more about that program. See, look, you're in Atlanta, you're a smart guy or woman or whatever, and you're hip to this stuff, and still you don't know, and it's because the people that give out the money, they don't advertise. See, they don't come out and find the people who need money. Your bank does that. Your bank advertises a lot, and they'll find you if you need money, okay? The government who's giving away money has no money to find you, okay? So what that means, you have to find them, okay? This is how it works. They don't spend money finding you, so you have to find time finding them. Now, if you're a member of Lesco Help, I give you a list of where to find these people. If you're not, go to free.lesco.com, but put www in the front. www.free.lesco.com. One more time, where do I find the HUD counselor? I'm sorry, don't be sorry. You go to hud.gov, hud.gov. Okay, and they help with credit repair. They help with, anything to do with credit and debt. It's a good place to start. Okay, young woman's maestro. Thank you. So where was I? HUD.gov, hud.gov. Put counselor in the search for all of HUD, and you'll see it'll come up with a map of the United States, and there, wherever state you're in, there's 2-3 dozen that get grants to help you for free. Again, see, all the people that charge you to fix up your credit get money from you, so they advertise, so they want to find you, so they say, they put ads in Google on over. These people cannot advertise, so you don't know about them. So that's why you have to find them. They don't spend any money finding you. Maybe they try to tell the press or something like that and do a little bit thing. You tried everything, you're desperate, okay? If you're not a member, go to that www.free.lesco.com/free training. www.free.lesco.com/free training. Okay, now there you'll see a free download of all the free sources of help. In other words, what I pay for, what I charge for, there are a lot of organizations who do the same kind of thing for free that get paid by the government, but they don't advertise. See, I act like a fool on YouTube. This is my advertising, yeah. What's the rent application review wait? It all depends. There's no, you can't ask those questions now. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. Because it does, you have to find the one you're eligible for and work with it. Are you not going to apply because it's 4 weeks and not 1 week? No, right? Or maybe not. But the key is you got to find it and be persistent. And that's it. If you remember, go look at the testimonials. Testimonials too. There's a lot of good stuff in there, that tell you what people have to do. Call your elected official. You hear that? Call your elected official. 1 day to 30 days, maybe 2 weeks. Other people are so screwed up in the government, it may take 2 months, So you can't say for sure what the hell it is. You could say a lot, do it this way, but you can't say everything. You got to be prepared for anything. My rent has been paid until September. Well, actually, they're doing it now, is paying past September. But that's okay. Love the shirt. Now that's pants too, see? That's a whole outfit. Actually, I got a sports jacket with it too. I just think that this was fun. I was doing it. Free is free, that's right. I mean, the world doesn't get up in the morning and say, what do you want, and we'll make it your way. No. Life isn't gonna happen that way. It's like your mate. We could change that guy. We could change that lady. No, it's like saying the grass, you're going to change the purple. No, they're organic. Nature makes them that way. And don't think, particularly the government, you got to change them, man. You got to get a law passed to change them, So I don't think none of us are equipped to do that or wait that long. It's going to take longer than anything anyway. So you have to go out and learn what is there and how to use what is there the way it is, Actually, some people get we just got a letter the other day from a member, Let's Go Help member, a testimonial that said, I wrote, that the application deadline was passed, and I applied and asked for an extension and got it. See, gotta ask. You gotta ask. Anything you want, you have to ask. It's not gonna happen by itself. So you just ask. If you need it faster, you ask, and then ask for somebody. Okay, if you can't get it fast, do you have any other suggestions on what I could do to get it faster? Keep asking. Ba ba boom. You're right. It's like a bad joke. Da 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 boom. But that's what you have to do. You keep asking. Call your elected official, and just don't call one. Another woman wrote me yesterday, and I did a video on this, that she called the senator's office and was able to get to this is a United States senator, got to the secretary, and the secretary gave her personal phone number. How do you like that? And is working on the problem. She's eligible for it, but she can't get the goddamn thing to move. So this senator's office is going to do it for her. See, I can't do that. You can't do that. But these elected officials can. That's who the bureaucrats work for. So that's why you have to use every tool in the toolbox. You gotta, it's like you got an empty toolbox, you're gonna go fix the bathroom. I won't give up believing something will happen for me. I love the channel. Well, but you have to make effort to make things happen for you. Nothing's gonna happen to you watching things. Nothing's going to happen to you, searching the internet. Nothing's going to happen to you listening to me unless it tells you to do something, and that's why you have to get on the phone. You have to contact people in any way you can and wait. And if they don't answer, you contact them again another way. And if they don't answer, say, hey, why did you contact me? If you can't help me, who can? And just keep going, man. That's why this free list that I have on www.free.lesco.com/free training. That's a place to start no matter who you are. Or at Lesco Reports, I give you a shopping list by subject, by state, if that's what you want. And they're $5. I'm trying to keep this as cheap as possible, so the price doesn't. People for this kind of stuff charge tens of thousands of dollars. I used to do this stuff, same thing I'm doing now, for Fortune 500 companies, and charge $5,000, $10,000. They don't care. They just want it, yeah. And that's why when you want money, you go where the money is. Willie Sutton, the bank robber, he said, "Why you rob banks? That's where the money is." Yeah. But now with now with the internet and everything, anybody could build a base of people that you could help, and that's it. Repeat the website. Okay, my websites are in the description. The website that with the free help is www.free.lesco.com/free training. Okay. That's I'll train you for free, just like here. I mean, to me, I just want to educate everybody about these sources that are out there. They're not going to train you to do that. You don't learn this in school, and this is the biggest source of money in the world. And this way, every fat cat, Matthew, I have no business idea. That's okay. Opportunity. I'm African American. Whatever I want you to do. There's so many ways to do it. To do things. Just start doing anything you think is stupid. It doesn't matter. Look at all the stupid things that happen. Go out and do something stupid. See if it works or not, and that will lead you to something else. So go out and be stupid. We all are. It doesn't hurt. All you do is fail. It's not like you're jumping off a cliff and it's over. No, you're just trying something that doesn't work. Well, it's like learning to walk. You try something. Oh, I think my legs will do this. Oh shit, I fell on my ass. I don't do that. So I won't do that again. Yeah, and it doesn't matter what you do. Nobody knows what's right for you, and the only way you do that is building it yourself, trying it yourself. You're an artist of your own life. Nobody could tell you what to do with your life except you. And that's the important. Try something you love or interested in. Yeah, that's all. Just try anything. If you do nothing, that is wrong. Anything else you do that is nothing is right. So you have two ways to go wrong and do something no matter what it is, or do nothing and be wrong. I mean, right and do something no matter, you know what I mean. Just do anything. It doesn't matter what the hell it is. I mean, I'm probably going to fall on my ass with these clothes, but for $100 I got a store. I never been able to do that before. $100. That's it. Store. That's all it costs to start up a store on Shopify or whatever. Now you have a store. And when I grew up, I was thinking, well, maybe I want a men's store. I like clothes at the time, and boy, that cost a couple $100,000. To do that. Thanks to Lesco, I'm trying to start my. Great. Okay, just try to get customers. The only thing about business is getting customers. Everything else is incidental. It doesn't matter. You'll learn it when you need it. But you have to get customers to be in business. So you do that first. You try to get customers. And so that's why, don't have a big repertoire or anything. Go out and take one little thing somewhere and try to sell it. I have been trying so hard. There's some personal issues going on, but I don't want to post it here. If you have an email, and you could try LESCOhelp at Gmail. I mean, Lesco Free Radio. I'm sorry, Lesco Free Radio at gmail.com. Try that. But tell you the truth, it's hard to answer all the stuff, and I have to answer the paid people first. But I'll try. And if you don't get an answer, then do it again. That's the only way to do it. Let's see, what was that? Yes, Wizard. They have small classes. SBDC, SBDC counselors are free. They have all kind of classes. I have a link there. One of the SBDs has a free online course to learn anything about selling online. So don't go giving money to people to make money. You don't have to do that. Do you know of any grants in Florida? Yeah, I know about 30,000. I know there is 30,000. It's hard to identify them. The way to do it is, if you're not a member, is to go to that free.lesco.com/free training and get the free help that's in there in Florida that helps you find them, okay? And the problem is, first of all, don't say you're looking for a grant. That's the biggest problem. And most of the free money and help is not even called grants. So just say you're in financial trouble, you need a job, you need to pay rent, you just need help. That's all. Just keep calling and say you need help. Don't say what it is, whatever. I need help. I can't pay my bills and I need help. What do you suggest? And these people do this all day. I'm a member, need help. Can you help me? Of course. That's why I get paid. That's why you pay me. But you got to ask. You got to go to the Facebook group and just start a new discussion. And by the way, I don't know, the Facebook group, we're giving away $15,000 in grants. And so all you have to do is start a discussion and tell me what you would do with $1,000, if we pick you. And we're going to pick, I guess 15, 20 people and give grants to them. Well, I'm going to do that probably every month or so. I feel any profits we have should go back to the members who support us to be here. And so they should get the profits and not us, because they're the reason we're here. They're the ones that support everything we do. And they should get profits back. And I think the way to do it is give it to the people who need it, and do it through grants of people. So you tell me a story, just a couple sentences or a paragraph at the most. We're not going to read a lot. and tell me what you do with $1,000, and we're going to have a meeting and choose 15 or so to give the money to. And that'll be fun. And I think that's the way I want to run this business now, is to do that, because this is something new. I've only been at it for about a year or so, and I've been fooling around 15 years trying to figure out a new way to make money selling this expertise. And I think I found it, so I want to grow it, and I want people helping people. So that's why if you're a member of Let's Go Help, I want you to hey, off the trees. Yeah, somebody's climbing. Kids are climbing on the trees. So the park police are after them now. Can't climb on the tree. So that's what I'm trying to do. So that's why if you remember Let's Go Help, look at what people are asking and help them. I answer every question when they started. Then after that, I want to make sure that members know that they can answer the questions too, and share resources they know, and help other people so that they could help you too and help. Because I think you know more about Florida, like I say, if you live in Florida, than I do. Oh, Kelly, well, that's great. See, I do too. And that's why you have to be smart enough now. How can you get, make a living out of helping people? And there's ways to do it. I'm finding out. I mean, it may not be easy, and you have to figure it out step by step, and fail a lot. That's okay. As long as you really want to do the stuff you want to do. I only have coins. What? I only have coins for their collections through LOL. Not sure what that is. I mean, there's so much on the internet. I don't know. Dental. Oh, Smiles, the wizard. You both are very smart, and there's a way to connect with you. Yeah, through there. I mean, that's Mo Dental. A nice lady. She's been with me for a while now. Single mom, struggling, and well, that's who we all are. We all struggle, and that's why we have to be respectful of other people's struggle, no matter what it is. It's different than ours, so we don't understand it, and that's fine. And that's why I think the rest of us here, oh, there she is, Mo's there. Hi, Mo. The rest of us are here to make life for others happier, and that's really a selfish goal. Helping other people is very selfish to me. It's the most selfish thing you could do in life, because it feels so good. That's the secret of being selfish. It feels so good. And I don't know why. That's the problem with capitalism. Capitalism doesn't teach you that. Capitalism teaches to get as much as you can from the other person. When in your heart doesn't believe that. So if you let your heart, so you have to have enough to take care of yourself. That's important, so you're not, having to be dependent, And that way, the more you take care of yourself, the more you can help other people. So if you're all taking care of yourself, take care of you first, and then you can start helping other people. But if you're just gonna, take care of you for the rest of your life, and there's a lot of people in this country think that's what to do, and on Sundays they do something else or something. Can I get help over the phone? I don't know, it depends on what kind of phone you have. Does the phone help or what? It's really all online. I mean, otherwise, to be able to be financially, to do this at a low price, can't do personal one-on-one over the phone. It just, I'd have to charge, and I used to charge thousands of dollars for that. But I'm able to keep it at $20 by doing it online. And that's why, the technology allows us to do that. And then other people learn. So that's why when you put it online, not only you get my answers, you get other people who have more than I know about it. The area in Florida caters to, what is that? Thank you guys. If you know anything, please send your wisdom this way. And by the way, if anybody, I don't have, on the discussion, I don't have people, I close the discussion because I get so many scams, and there's just too many to take them off. And so if anybody knows a way to have the robots clean out the scams, because the scammers are too smart. And I'm going to turn them on again soon. And if you have a way to get rid of those idiots who say, they even pretend they're me. and that's astounding. I don't know how the hell they do that. They're smarter than I am to be able to make everybody believe they're me. I can't even make people believe they're me. And then they rip off people. And they'll charge you $500 or something like that, to get a grant for you, which they'll never get. They'll run away with your money and that's it. So they make me look bad. But a lot of people have done that to me, I guess. When you're just like, you expect anything. And don't forget, take a look at Lesco clothes to see if you have any ideas on what I should do with that. Scamming is out of control in this country, absolutely. Is there a grant for assistance for for people? Yes, there's some organizations, nonprofits that help with cars and stuff like that. A good place to start. I have a list. If you remember, I'll send you that list. Or you could go to 211.org or at findhelp.org. They're two organizations that only show you nonprofits and people who give you for free. You're awesome. I've been watching you since Pueblo, Colorado days. Wow. Yes, that was the place for, and I guess they don't do that anymore. I don't even know. Yeah, boy, that was 30 years ago. Yeah, you must be my age. And I'm 78. But I don't know, but I think I got 15 years more to do this stuff. I mean, I see a lot of people 90 doing stuff, so why not me, PPP, need to feed your disclaimer about pricing. Scammer will ask for different prices. I see, that's a good thing. Community action helps with rent and utilities. TAP program for rent. Yeah, it's different. It's called something different in every state. But right, it's the Community Action Agency. And they're all over. If you Google find my Community Action Agency, then you'll find a main office that you could put in your zip code and find the local one. Or you could call 211 and ask for the Community Action Agency, and they'll help you. What's the website to pay for my membership? LESCOhelp.com, Lesco, L-E-S-K-O, help, H-E-L-P.com. A big fan. Thank you so much for being a might as well make 100 if you're going to go 90. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I was hearing today yesterday, people are born today. About 25% of them will live to be 100. Yeah. So we're doing something right, somewhere anyway. Is there any extra money for college students? It's digging, man. It's digging. Actually, in the COVID stuff, every college is getting grant money to give to students. The COVID grant money, if you have trouble paying bills as a student. So go to your student aid. That's the best place. You go start at your student. Like I have a scholarship at a junior college in the area here, and they're not giving it all away. I have to beat on them to give it. And these kids need it, and they're adults too. And that's what you're going to need. You're going to need skills and trainings to survive in the future. And the community college is the best fit. Don't go to four-year college until you got through the community college, or just take a skill, get a couple months and get something under your belt. There's going to be a lot more skills training, in the new Biden package, and the smart cities and towns and states are already doing it. There's a lot of money for you to train for a short course on a big skill that you could get more money. In other words, now I've like $40,000. What is it? God, I mean, there's so many jobs you can make $40,000 or more without a college degree, and that's what's available in our country. But people don't know, they don't try, or whatever. They don't know where they are, and you can get trained short term to get that. So you don't need a minimum wage job. No, you can make 40 grand or more just with a few months training. And I'm because of vice. How many vices do you have? I only have about 4 left. I'm getting so goddamn old. One of them still is closed. The other's coffee. I don't know if that's a vice. Actually, there was a study. That's why, science is wrong. Everybody says, oh, science, we believe in. Yeah, it is, but it's wrong a lot of times. And actually, it's wrong more than it's right. 2/3 of all the scientific discoveries they have in the scientific journals cannot be repeated. You hear that? 2/3 of all the studies that are published in scientific journals cannot be repeated. I mean, so they say coffee is bad? Well, that's just one study. They can't repeat that again. They say, yeah, and now they're saying that coffee is good. So I'm going to believe that one. But 2/3 cannot be repeated. And that's why whatever. I mean, the experts, no matter how much of an expert you are, it's wrong. I mean, it can be, but it still is the best we got, So even if it's wrong, that's the best we have to make a decision, and you have to decide, So, but remember that it can be wrong. So you have to put it in that thing. Matthew is a robot. He is so old that he's played the robot in a snow Lost in Space. I remember Lost in Space. Was there a robot like me in there? Amanda, where have you been? Oh, where are you going? Michael, it's all modernization, so much anything of anything. Well, that's okay. It's always been that way. What the hell? We have to evolve as people. I mean, don't forget, the turn of the last century, we only lived to 50. Now we're living to 75, 80 or whatever. And maybe in another 100 years, we live into 100. I don't know, but certainly things get better unless we all blow up everything. Mr. Lesko, any help for Florida? Of course. And you got to work at it. You just don't, go to that, www.free.lesco.com/free training. free.lesco.com/free training. And make sure you put www in front of that, okay? And download that report. A lot of starting sources there for where you live. I have some of those reports there are state by state. So look at the one report there that says the people that give you free research in your state. That's where you could start. So you don't have to give me any money. Call your elected official. Go to commoncause.org and say, find my representative, and you get a list of everybody there. Paying off private student. There are a lot of programs for paying student loans. If you go to let's see, consumerfinance.gov, and put in student loans forgiven. Okay. Consumerfinance.gov, student loans forgiven. They'll tell you all the options you have to get rid of your student loans. Don't go on the internet. Don't answer a phone. Don't answer an email. They're just going to get money from you. The real legitimate programs are all from the government. Everything else is somebody selling you money. You don't want to buy money because you're in debt. And that's what you do. Consumerfinance.gov, and you're looking for a student loan forgiveness, okay? Okay, guys, I got 5 more miles to go. I've only done 2 so far. And we'll see how many people make fun of me as I do. Natalie, thank you so much. I miss my commercials on TV. Boy, that was a fun time. But now this is better, tell you the truth. On commercial on TV was 60 seconds. I just spoke for 35 minutes, cost me nothing. So I could teach people better this way than I can the other way. People would get a book in the mail, they did nothing with the book, and that wasn't satisfying as this is. So thank you for being there, everybody. And I'm so happy what I'm doing. And if you really need me, I'll try at FreeLESCO@gmail.com. And take a look at LESCOclothes, CLOTHES.com, and tell me what you think, okay? And you can do that again at LESCOfreeradio@gmail.com, okay? I need that student loan help, I'm drowning. Okay, look at that, okay? Another thing too is your HUD counselors will know a lot of that stuff too. HUD.gov, and look for counselors, they're all free, okay? HUD counselors, because there's programs all over, the state level and everything. I finally caught you live. Yes, I'm live. Live from the White House. It's Let's Go. Thank you. You people are so wonderful to me. I don't deserve it. Thank you.